Hello guys. Well, as I promised, it's now Sunday, the next day, and I will generally give you a walkthrough on everything here. Well, first thing we did was we went to Niagara Falls. Took a 2-hour drive there. No problem. When we got there, we went to the main hut place. They call it the Welcome Center.
Yeah.
And we got our passes. Now, first we had to pay. Well, they were $53.50 each.
Just a second, I don't know if I can get that or not. Okay, yeah.
They were $53.50 each. Times 2 is $106.
Yeah.
So with tax was $110. Now, okay, as you can see, it included the pass, the Maid of the Mist, and the Fury. Now, the Fury was closed, so instead, we got to go on the Aero car in replacement of the Fury. So, what we did is we went on the Maid of the Mist. We do have our ponchos. They're still wet. Sorry, kitty malfunction over here. Go away. And, well, okay, first of all, they gave us our passes. So, our passes look like this. They're plastic. So, they look like that, and they have a scanner. Now, the scanner we used on 1 or 2 of the rides at Niagara Falls, at the falls themselves. That's where this pass was accepted. And they come with this pretty blue lanyard. My favorite color.
Yep.
We got 2 of those. With those, we got to go on the WeGo. Thank goodness. The WeGo allowed us to go anywhere all day, and it actually came with 2 days, but we were only there for 1, so yeah. But here was the map. Graham and I started all the way down here. I don't know how well you can see that. It's written in green. It's called the Floral Show House. We started down here, and we actually walked from here to Table Rock. That's what they call the building. Table Rock. It's the Welcome Center. That's where we got those passes and that. From there, we took the bus all the way up past Queen Victoria Park to the Maid of the Mist. Now, at the Maid of the Mist, we got to, well, for the Maid of the Mist, we got 2 tickets like this. These ones are for the Aero car. Explain that in a moment. But that's generally what they looked like, just they had the extra piece over here. This was the stub. At the Maid of the Mist, we asked if we could have the stubs back, and they said no, it's not allowed. So we went, oh damn, can't even get the one for the Aero car. There's the difference. I'll explain that one in a moment. But from the Maid of the Mist, we were supposed to go to the Whitewater Walk, which is a boardwalk just down along right by the falls. The Canadian Falls are over this way. Here's the American Falls, which is a wall, and here's the Canadian Falls. Let me back up. The Maid of the Mist started here, went this way?
Yeah, over towards the American Falls.
Okay, so we went over towards the American Falls, past the American Falls, and then we came back over this way, through, around, and out. Now, over here we got a little wet, no big deal. Came into the Canadian Falls and out. We literally stopped for like 5 minutes right here.
And that was
right
a
in the
soaking good
middle.
time.
Yeah, it was a soaking good time.
Yeah.
We stopped right in the middle of where all the moisture and that was
Spray.
turning up.
Yeah.
All the mist. So then we went back, After that, we were supposed to take the bus, and we were lucky enough we didn't have to transfer. Yay.
All one bus?
All one bus. But we took the green line from Maid of the Mist. We were supposed to go to the Whitewater Walk. We decided not to because after the Maid of the Mist, we stopped and we picked up our photo. That was the claim ticket they gave us. They had us go in front of a big green screen, whichever, But for 2 photos and these covers, we paid $30. Now, you want to see the happy couple?
Here we are.
Yep. And obviously you can see who was carrying the information pouch, which was Graham.
Playing the tourist.
All day. I had our tickets in my hand too. And that was done in front of a green screen, which is actually very cool. That was the Maid of the Mist.
Well, sorry for this chair squeaking, but...
And instead of the Whitewater Walk, which was a boardwalk, we were getting tired. We didn't want to do that. We passed by Souvenir City, which is actually not as wonderful as it sounds just by the look of the building. We came all the way up to the Whirlpool Aero Car. Now, in brackets, it also says Whirlpool Jet Boat Ticket Office and the ride. Now, I wanted to go on that. I did not know they had that there. But, oh, next time we go, I'm definitely going on that.
Oh, yeah.
But at the Whirlpool Aero Car, we got to keep our ticket stubs. So I'm really bummed out that we didn't get to keep the Maid of the Mist ones. And yes, it was timed at 4:24 p.m. is when we...
That was our reservation.
That was our reservation. Everything else was a first-come, first-served basis. Like that. Then, after that, we went from here all the way back down to Clifton Hill. This is where the fun was. On to map 2. There it is. Map 2, Clifton Hill. Now, this road here, how far would you say that is?
From down at the bottom of the hill?
Yeah, to the midway.
Not too awful far, maybe 500 feet or so.
Yeah. But this is literally a uphill climb. I'm not lying. It's fully uphill.
That was a bit of a walk.
Definitely.
But we made her.
But we walked from all the way down, actually all the way down here and around the corner, like to about, maybe back in here, I'm not sure. Yeah, back in here in front of this building right here.
Yeah.
So back in here, all the way up and around, all the way up to the midway. I'll pull up that one. Where's the midway? I have them marked, guys. Give me a moment. I do have them marked. Where is it? Right there. The midway. As fun as it looks, it truly is fun. At the midway, I found one game that I became addicted to. I don't even think you can see it in here.
No.
But I found one game I literally became addicted to. This game, all you did was put a token in, because your passes come with 5 tokens each, whatnot. But yeah, it was really, really fun. And I won my toy from there. But first thing we did when we got to the Midway was we went and bought both of these. These were for 2 of them in total. They don't have the initial price, which really sucks. But these are good for a year, and if you lose them, you can always go and get new ones. So I'm going to cover up our Fun Pass numbers. But for 2 of them, $51.90. The total, $58.65.
Not bad.
That was that. That's a receipt. And with these, it states right on it what comes with it. I don't know if you can...
I know, like it in there. Okay.
It says it comes with the Niagara SkyWheel, which we did. The Movie Land Wax Museum, which we did not do because wax museums scare the shit out of me. The Ghost Blasters Dark Ride, we didn't do that one. The XD Theater, we did that. The Dinosaur Adventure Golf, was thinking about possibly doing that one. We didn't end up doing that, as you could probably tell from other videos. Or the Galaxy Golf. I didn't really want to do that one at all. That's what came with those. These ones don't have a lanyard. These ones you just carry in your pocket. And it has 2 scan pieces. So anything you want to do, you just take them and scan them. And you're good for a year.
Yeah.
You can do them as many times as you want in a year. Like, if you're a local resident of Niagara Falls, Ontario, you can go there every single day and do the exact same thing over and over and over for the cost of this, which is awesome. Now, the XD Theater, let me pull that one up. The XD Theater's in the initial Midway. Okay, so the XD Theater is in the main building of the Midway, where you get these pieces. The XD Theater. I wish movies were like this. This is not 3D, it's not 4D, it's not 5D, it is 6D. So you're in those special chairs that you sit down, you grab on, and it throws you around. You have your 3D glass or your special glasses on and whatnot, and it's just throwing you around. And oh, I wish every movie was like that.
Then there's lights flashing, external lights flashing. There's wind blowing on you.
Yeah. You literally feel like you're part of it.
Yeah.
When we went yesterday, it was the Cosmic Coaster.
Yeah.
So literally, oh, I felt my heart jump into my throat a few times. A few times it felt so real. Like the seat there's times when the coaster goes, the coaster, whichever, goes up in the air, off the track, then points down and you start rushing down and it jumps on the track. Well, when you're up in the air and as you come rushing down, the seat literally does one of these and pushes you forward so you feel the realness behind it. It is wonderful.
And you can feel every joint in the track.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Now, after we did the XD Theater, I played that one game. Yay. The one I'm addicted to, and yes, I will be playing it when I go back, and we'll get video this time of me playing that game. I'll have like possibly $100 worth of tokens, so, and you can get 100 and somewhat tokens for $50.
That's
I'm
not
gonna
bad.
have tons of tokens.
Yep.
But this is the little character I won for 200 tokens. It's a Webkins. Now, If any of you know what a Webkins is, they're not cheap. One this size in a store would probably cost around $20–$25. Now, we got 5 free tokens each, so Graham gave me all 10. Then he went out, and I spent those, and I got 8 tickets. I'm like, oh. So I go to the thing, and I notice there's nothing I could get except for one little thing that was about this big. It looked like a little spring, and it was for 3 tickets, so I would have been able to get 2 of those. Whoop-de-doo.
Whoop-de-doo.
Wow. Yay.
So
Graham,
back to the ticket box.
Yep. Graham and I went over to the token kiosk, grabbed a thing, and put $20 in, and out came 60 tokens.
Not a bad deal.
Okay. So now I had a total of 70 tokens, including the 10 I already used. Went back to the same machine, and lo and behold, I walked away with the tickets, but in order to cash in the tickets, you gotta go to these little ticket conversion things. You put the tickets in, you feed them in, and you just keep feeding and feeding and feeding, and when you're done, press receipt. They give you a receipt similar to one of these, and you take it up to the counter. And then they'll tell you what you can get with it and whatnot. I have my choice between this, one that looked like a beagle, one that, 2 Webkins, this and one that looked like a beagle, a Polly Pocket, or a, mini, I'm talking like mini Hot Wheels. So I'm deciding, it's only a stuffy. I'll get the stuffy. Thinking of Callie. Well, guess what I just realized right this moment? It's Beanie.
Mm-hmm.
The center's stuffy, but this part's Beanie. Unfortunately, sorry, Callie. You can't have it.
Go up with the rest of your collection.
Yep.
Yeah.
But those of you that don't know anything about Webkins, like, Graham.
Okay.
This piece, I will actually open it right now. Okay, maybe I won't do it right this moment. But in here, it says adopt a pet. Discover a virtual world. Little kids. Well, right here it says open tag at home to access secret code. Now, there is a secret code in here. In this, there is a secret code that you can go online, register your Webkins, and play with your version, your Webkins online. Yeah, I know, it's a kid's thing. I know, guys. I know. But you know what?
To hell with it. Gotta be a
fun.
kid.
Come on.
Damn right it is.
And plus, I want it. Why not? So I'm actually going to register that.
May as well.
Now, after... And that's everything we did at the Midway. I spent like 15-20 minutes at the one damn game.
Had
now,
fun,
imagine how long I'm going to spend next time.
20 minutes, half hour.
Yeah. If not longer. Now, after we left there, we came back to the street, walked all the way up this way, walked through here by Boston Pizza, Timmy's, and whatnot, and right in here, this area that I got circled, if you can see it, we came across a golden Elvis. Like, guys, I'm not kidding. He had a mask, a wig, and clothing and shoes, you name it. He even had gloves. They were painted gold, metallic. You'd be surprised. He looked like he just sat there very still, and he looked gold.
Looked like
underneath him, it said, "We need $2, charity." So I stood back and looked to see what this was about. And other people walked up, tossed in $2, sat on a golden chair in front of him, because he was kind of on this platform type thing with beads and whatnot. And sat on the gold chair. Out of nowhere, you see him grab beads, stop, toss them. But your back had to be to him. Found it interesting. So I walked up. And unfortunately, Graham thought he was getting video of it, but unfortunately he didn't catch it. But I walked up. Kitty malfunction. I walked up and got my beads. Now, my beads. I walked up. I was waiting. A guy was dealing with his 2 kids and them, no problem. Then it was my turn. I walked over. I threw 2 loonies in. I sat down, turned my back, folded my hands, and closed my eyes. Just waited. Just waited. Next thing I know, flop! Didn't even miss a beat. He literally takes them and throws them at you, and it's a perfect land every single time, which is awesome.
And he had sunglasses on, too.
Yep. Yep, he did. He had sunglasses on, too. And this is what the beads were. Okay, yes, he gave me pink. I know I'm not a pink person, but I don't know if you can see these.
Little dice.
But they're little dice. You got the numbers that you can see is 5, 2, 4, 3. And the ends are just kind of beveled, so there's not a 6 or a 1, unfortunately. But that's okay. They're little beads.
Put them on.
$2.
Put them on.
I will in a moment.
Okay.
$2 went towards charity, and I got beaded.
There
yes,
you go.
I know, not beat. Not beated, be dead.
There you go.
Because he just tossed them, and they actually landed like that. All good to go. So, that was those. After Clifton Hill, we decided it was time for home.
We were beat.
We were dead tired. Like, oh, no, sorry. After this,
yeah.
I skipped one.
Uh-oh. The wheel.
The wheel.
Yep.
The wheel. Okay. After these, and I'm going to hand them to Graham so Callie doesn't start and my little puppy. After... Got a kitty.
Where'd Kitty go? There's Kitty. He's sitting there now. Good.
After the beads, which were here, we came all the way over here.
It's a short walk.
And yeah, a short walk, not too far. And we went on the SkyWheel. This wheel is 175 feet tall. 175 feet. Like, really? Wow. And hold on. There you go.
It's pretty big.
Now the information here, I'm going to read it to you guys, says towering, 175 feet above the falls, the Niagara SkyWheel delivers stunning daytime and nighttime views of the falls. Each fully enclosed gondola, that's exactly what they look like.
Yep.
Is climate controlled. Yes, there was air conditioning. And provides year-round comfort. Yay. Canada's largest observation wheel is not to be missed. We made it a point of doing 2 things when we went down. The Maid of the Mist
and the wheel.
And the wheel. And we did both of them. That was the Maid of the Mist was the first, the wheel was the last. As soon as we got off the wheel, we went to Timmy's, had a bite to eat. Then we wanted to go back. Now, here's the interesting part. On the way back down the long hill to go to the bus stop, we came across
a bus that was in the middle of the road.
A bus that was turning the corner and just stopped dead. Just stopped. Still running. Lights still on. Nothing seemed to be wrong. Just stopped. Everybody got off and the driver got off. And I'm like, what's going on? Well, we walk over. And instead of going across the street where we wanted to, we went the other side because we had to be on the other side anyways. So we went to the other side of the street and crossed again. Then we saw what happened. One of the WeGo buses.
Which was one of the long articulating ones.
Yes. And if you don't know what an articulating bus is, because some of you might not, it is a bus that looks like two separate buses with like an accordion piece in it. And actually, seeing it in motion working is really cool because the center, if you stand on it, it spins. It's really cool. The London buses, articulating buses, don't have the same features as the Niagara Falls ones. The Niagara Falls ones let you see how they work. The London ones, no. I like the Niagara Falls ones better.
They're nice.
But a WeGo bus and a tourist bus.
Tourist bus stuck up on the inside of them.
Hold on. You're getting ahead. A
Okay.
WeGo bus and a tour bus. Net side to side. A window and a mirror were taken out. If you guys are wondering. Okay. The WeGo bus was turning. And because it's one of the long articulating, they have to take the wide turn. Okay. So the WeGo bus went and started turning. The tour bus snuck up and went, zhit.
That was it.
Well, what happened was one window of the WeGo bus was taken out, and a mirror of the tour bus was taken out. So, yeah, I don't know who's going to get nailed for that one, but whichever one it is, it's going to be a big one, no matter what.
File the paperwork in that one.
Yeah, I don't want to file that paperwork. That's going to be a nasty. But once we got back down, we just went straight back to the car and came home. How long did it take us to get home? It took us longer to come home because we started coming one way and then said screw it and wanted to take the short way, so we had to backtrack.
Well, just a little over 2 hours.
Yeah, a bit over 2 hours.
Yeah.
We got home last night at 11:30.
Yeah.
If we would have kept going the way we were, we wouldn't have got home till like 12 o'clock midnight.
Yeah, so.
So, yeah. But yeah, well guys, thanks for listening to my jabbering.
Yeah, we had a good time, a great time.
Yeah.
And you know what? Watching you doing this video, hon, you're smiling all the time. And I'm glad. I love seeing that.
I love you.
Love you too, babe.
But guys, you know, you just gotta go to Niagara Falls sometime.
In the daytime.
Make sure you get the adventure pass. It works wonders. It does wonders. It is awesome. And I mean awesome. It's wonderful. But, our next trip down,
We're going to stay a couple of days.
we're going to stay a couple days, and one of the places we're going is Marineland.
Yep.
Keep your eyes out for that one. Bye.